Now let's solve this question. We have two rectangles before us, and the major question is to find the length of AB, length of side AB. Okay, so now let's get started. Side QR is what, 10 centimeters. So QR can be found in the second rectangle by the right. So we've labeled that side. Hope you're following. Fantastic. Now before we move further, let's take note of what we have on the second line. BC equals PQ. Side BC equals what, PQ. That is side BC of the first rectangle by the left is the same as what, PQ, side PQ of the second rectangle by the right. Okay. All right. So let's move on. The area of rectangle PQRS is 45 centimeters square. That is, the area of the second rectangle by the right is 45 centimeters square. We already know the length, but we don't know the breadth. So going by the formula of area of a rectangle, length times breadth, so I'm going to say 10 multiplied by y to give 45. So I will divide to the lowest term. So 5 in 10 to 5 in 45, 9. Okay, so I have 2y equals what, 9. I hope you're following. I'll divide both sides by 2 to get what, 4.5 centimeter. Okay, so that means my breadth for the second rectangle by the right is 4.5 centimeters. So if that is 4.5 centimeters, do not forget side BC is the same. So that is what, 4.5 centimeter. I hope you are still following. Fantastic. So let's move on. The perimeter of rectangle ABCD is 26 centimeter. That is, if I add up everything, do not forget perimeter is the total distance around the shape. So I'm going to be adding up all the four sides of this rectangle by the left, and I have to get what, 26 centimeter. So I have perimeter equals what, length plus length, because these sides are not known yet, plus 4.5 plus 4.5. Everything should be equals what, 26. I hope you are still following. Great. All right, so that is L plus L is what, 2L. 4.5 plus 4.5 is what, 9, equals what, 26. At this point, I'm going to pick my like times. Okay, that is 2L equals what, 26 minus what, 9. Okay, and that'll be what, 2L equals what, 17. And when I divide both sides by 2, I'm obviously going to get what, 8.5 centimeter, which means the length is 8.5 centimeter, which also means automatically the length of side AB we're looking for is 8.5 centimeter. I hope you've learned something in this class and can't wait to see my next class. And until then, bye.